It's Karen Titus, and we're going to be making 3 different cards with the Work of Art set. I love the set, and you can do so much with it. So to start with, we're going to do this one, and if you've been noticing probably that one of the big trends in card making lately has been white on white and much cleaner and simpler. So this is a fun look with this. I started with just the half piece of Whisper White cardstock. Then I doodled with something, came up with the size I wanted, kept making them a 1/4 inch bigger, and then they will be just put on with dimensionals any way you want. So you kind of have this kind of a look. So the first one I'm starting with is 2 3/4 by 2 1/4, and then from there they just go up. I'm going to switch this one around and make it different colors, just to keep things interesting. So I'm going to start this time. I'm going to use a couple of bright colors. So I'm using Daffodil, Delight, and rub that off. And then some some Pumpkin Pie. And then we're going to add some Real Red. But before I do that, I'd better add my words. And I like to use the StazOn with this. I'm going to put my Work of Art just because I'm not positive how well you will see it on red. So that way I can work my red around the other. So I'll just put a few reds wherever. There, so now you see a similar but different. And on this one I added basic rhinestones. And on my new one, I'm going to put the same thing, but I wanted to show that with the new blendabilities, you can color your rhinestones or your pearls. So I'm just going to show one here on the pearl. So this is my Cherry Cobbler. And if I just go around, you're going to get a color like that. So those are really fun. I've already done these on the rhinestones. So that's actually what I'm going to take. And this time put on colored rhinestones. So I'm just going to put from each of the colors here. You know, they always say an odd number is good. So isn't that fun? So you can look at this and you could use any of the stamp sets, anything with this to create this kind of a design. Now for our next one, for something really different here. This reminds me of being out on the Caribbean with aqua kind of water. I'm using Coastal Cabana with this, baked brown sugar, and the Tangelo Twist. Now I first saw this boat done. This idea comes from Helen Osterkamp, who did a really pretty card with this idea. So using this, I have my Coastal Cabana, again, cut the long way, scored it in half, and then as you can see, I put just part of it in through this to run through the Big Shot. So I used the width of the Big Shot, how far I could get, because I wanted it to kind of go with the waves at the bottom to kind of reflect that. So that's my base. And then I have my white that is 3 by 4 inches. And then I have both Tangelo Twist and Baked Brown Sugar that are just 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I just wanted to go 1/4 inch bigger. These are the same because I'm just twisting them like that. You might wonder why I have extra ones. That's in case I mess up right while you're watching and I have to recreate it. So to do this, I will start with this stamp. Aren't these just fun stamps? I love all the edgings on these. Now I have to find my Tangelo Twist wherever it disappeared on me. And you know what? It really did disappear on me. So we're going to pretend, so I don't have to jump up and get it. I'll use Pumpkin Pie, and we're going to pretend it's Tangelo and actually does go with the color cardstock I was planning to use under it. So there's that. And then for the bottom of the boat, we're using this fun twisty one. So I will just go like that. And to add my mast, I'm going to use just chocolate chip. I'm going to use the brush side, and I'm going to go straight up. Of course, I could be straighter if I used a ruler, but you know, this is a very artistic boat, so it doesn't really matter. And then I have my Coastal Cabana, and I have my waves to make just like, you know, it coordinates with the chevron embossing folder that I use there. And I'm going to, I'll just add a little more. Actually, I like to stamp it off, going off the edge there. But there you'll see my boat. And on this one, I'm going to add words. I'm going to use the same words that "You are a fabulous work of art." But just know you could use "Happy Birthday" or anything else in this. So, and I don't even care if that is directly on there. So now you see the two differences. There, that one's just the plain, and then this one has the words. But isn't that a fun look? Now you can take the same set, do flowers, background scenery. There's no end to the possibilities. But then we want to go for one more really different look. Now make this one really short. This could be a patriotic card or a birthday card or anything like that. And it's just kind of fun. It has this part on the diagonal. So to do that, this time I'll just do it on a white background. This one is on the Knight of Navy. And you can see that I cut my piece like this. So I cut a piece of paper 4 inches wide, my Whisper cardstock. Then I just sliced it however I wanted. So I made up a diagonal. Then I put that, and I'm sure I'd say it's similar, okay. Then I just put this through the cutter and went up 2 inches measuring. So I could make several of those. I don't have to use that kind of messy side, and that's okay. And then for the little teeny strips, this paper is all from the marine one, that one that has the octopus and stuff on it. It's just a fun look. So you can see this is on there. This is what's going to be my edges. When I do something really little like that, I still take my snail. You're not going to see this because it's off the camera, but I do it on my wood table, and it's fine because it just leaves the extra behind. And then you just clean off your wood table. So as long as you have a wood table that works, you can do that. And then you'll see I am back to using this again. And this time then I've switched to the Knight of Navy. That's where I said this could be a patriotic card now. It looks like that with the... And I'm going to do one in the middle, one next to it, one here. Then the heart is from the same set. It's right here. So I stamped that 3 times in the red, cut it out, and popped it up. And that's how I got this. Now I could add a ribbon or anything here I wanted. And imagine all the different choices. This could easily be turned into a Valentine look, or a wedding card, anniversary, anything else, friendship card. So there we are. That is 3 fun ideas with the works of art stamp. And the thing that's fun is they don't look anything at all like each other. So I know you will have a lot of fun playing with this set.